time for another episode of this miraculously wonderful series. It's not really award-winning series, which it is, but it's not. But welcome to another episode of Homeland. Okay, so today's episode of Homeland, here's where we left off. Right now we're done with the September, and now we're entering October. Most of those days were probably off camera, but we'll give you some new videos from here and there. Some videos that I had, the footage that I have from here and there. And we have some new places, so we'll show that one. And also had a fever at that time. It's a little bit of a trouble, but I'll tell you about that one too. And also there are some other things I'll cover. Another day we went to Redemptor Church. That's where it hits a little fever. And then also went to the SM Seaside Mall, but I'll tell you about that one later. So let's get into the episode 3, shall we? Alright, let's get right into episode 3. So this is where I'm having trouble with all the fever now. This is my second fever too, so you'll get the experience and I'll tell you the story a little about it. So it's coming your way.
We're inside the Storyland train. This is riding a train all around once. Oh, we're going? Oh, shoot. So, we're at the Redemptorist Church now. We have just finished the Mass. Yeah. I did. I did this morning. I don't know why. Oh, I'm gonna cut off. And again, the Smenya Circle. Back at it again. Hey, so here's the problem, because yesterday when I tried to go for a walk, I felt like there's a fever right me around my body. So unfortunately I did have a fever, and my whole face now, it's really hot. You could literally cook an egg out of my face. It's probably like 100-degree Fahrenheit right now. So for now, I'm trying to drink as much water as possible, cold water. So they tried everything that they can to get rid of all this fever that I have. Oh my gosh, that hurts, and I couldn't sleep. So and my body is so numb. When this is going to end, I don't know, but yeah, hopefully I will be okay to get rid of this little fever that I have. So hope I'll be fine.
That first few days in October, that's where I hit myself with another fever. So I had that fever and it's getting worse and worse because my face was fully hot. Like it was sunny day and there's no sun at all. You just have the heat that comes off your body. You're just literally cooking ants on it to make you feel a little warm. But around that time when we went to the San Francisco church, we were in the middle of that little 12 new mass, and the weather was so hot that it could literally burn you, so that could lead you to headaches. For me, it's a fever. The fever literally what leads to it. Maybe it's because of the mosquito bites that I have, because there's a lot of mosquito bites that has been all over. Right around during the middle of the mass, I had to keep drinking water, and I had to sit here during the mass. And then once we get into before we hit the communion, before we taking the bread, once I had this little fever, when I tried to stand up, it immediately shuts down the body and just faints down. And I had to say, and utterly saying, "Help me, help me, help me, help me." Everyone noticed that I have fainted, but not completely fainted. But that's how it is. Yeah, it's not completely. I was like completely fainted. I was like, I had to sit down because that me passing out. It's just literally not almost passed out, but like I'm like down. And I have learned this one. It's all because of the vagal syncope. I had a little bit of a vagal syncopic episode. That's when your body starts to have little tensions on it. The pressure. If you have too much pressure, then your whole body starts to shut down. Immediately passed out. But then I get up from that, me being passed out. Well, someone are there who is not our fan really helped us and gave us this little oil that they gave me. Hold on, 1 second. I have this thing right here. It's called the Kentinko oil liniment. This right here helps me to, breathe in with all of the brain now because I fully shut down. That kind of helps me when I have a sickness or getting faint. Not just relieve the pain itch, it also completely shuts down my whole body. And this one breathes back to my normal temperature and everything. And this is why I liked it. Because when I had to breathe in with this, it means it really smells good. It gives you back into your body, going back to your normal temperature. Yeah, all that's because of fever. And what it does here is all you have to do is just basically roll. This is a roller. You have to roll all around my face, all around my head, around the ears, all that, just to cool off my body temperature because oh my gosh. And here was the aftermath of what just happened after I felt that me being passed out.
We just got out of the mess. And I'll tell you right now, I had the worst experience of my whole body. It's just started to shut down. It's like I fainted. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys, for the last ever since the birthday, ever since my birthday when I turned 25, it got to a pretty bad start to the silver years. Oh, hold on, let me get the clothes there. Ever since my birthday, it just all went downhill. Not a great start of my silver year. Being 25, that is not a good start at all. It really hurt me the most is when I had the fever since Wednesday. Yeah, my body starts to ache in my head, my cheeks, my neck. Thing went flush hot, like very, very hot. And now, whew, I got a lot more insane right now. And then yesterday, what? Alright. Okay. And then ever since Friday, since yesterday, oh my gosh, I had the worst thing, and it's very rare. I had the vagal syncopatic response. So what that is that I felt that because I was in the church, I was in the San Francisco church. I had felt that when I during the kneel, I just felt something, and then my ear starts to roll out with just no sound, and then I started to faint. I have lots of sweats, Yeah, tons of sweats. And then I also had face, because my face right now is very pale. Yeah, you see some of the signs of vasovagal syncope. It's no fun. It is not cool. Yeah, and guess what? I had that now. That was the worst experience that I ever had in the Philippines. Not a good way to start at all. Yeah. But right now I felt okay, but I'm not out of the woods just yet. Yeah, ever since that happened, I have felt that. That was the worst thing. But right now I'm better, but I'm not out of the woods just yet. So hopefully I'll be okay, but I'm just gonna need some more and more water to drink. Okay, so here's how everything went down right now for the past 5 days during the time that I got sick. So here's what's going on. So Wednesday, that's where I started the fever. It was as soon as I finished walking to well, my usual walking, like I usually do. All of a sudden, the fever just happened. Yeah, I started to get a bit sicker now as days goes on, and then Friday it got worse, really worse. Because when I was doing the weekday mass, right around the time when I get to the communion part, I passed out, and that's how I found out I got vasovagal. And I'm trying to drink as much water as possible. Yeah, that didn't do so good for that one. Yep, that's terrible. Bagel, try to keep rest, trying to drink as much as water. I drink a lot of water. Plenty of water, so that once I drink down with as many water as I can, I'm fully controlled right now, so that I can feel finished and then clear out all the bacteria that causes around, because my fever is still ongoing and it sounds so really bad. And then Sunday, right around Sunday is like the last day. My fever is gone. I don't have any fever, but I'm still trying to control with keeping your water and avoiding another episode of Isabako. So I'm trying to avoid that now. Also, that I don't want to get that thing again. I don't have those anymore. I am now full. I now okay. That's all I'm gonna catch up to you right now with everything. It's awesome.
Wow, what an awful way to start for me being turning 25. When I had started fever and then the vasovagal syncopic episode, and I'm trying to recover after that on that day after I had that one. It's worse. My mom was so scared about that. About me, and because that was no good. That was not a joke. So yeah, I took myself a few days off of just rest and eat well and exercise very well. Well, not exercise because that would make that. So just had to refrain from everything back to my usual activity. So just sit down and just recover. And so I did. Now that I'm done, that was the 3 days after that happened. I'm back. I'm fully back to where I wanted to be. Very normal person. And so finally went into this little seaside mall because that mall opened in 2015. That happened. Yeah, it's 2015 when the SM Seaside City opened. I went there and it was way better than I expected. It's better than the ones in Cebu and the ones in Consolacion. So it was amazing. So at least I made now to the good side.
Hey, if you see me this high, grab my ball now. We're on our way going to get to the throw. Yeah. Yeah, the long way walking this hill. Red bricks. Waiting for another bus or some sort or jeep. Well, there used to be an entrance that. Nagturo dito. Oh. Nakikod mo, tumutulog pala yung tayo. Uy, tira sa diha. Huwag makaagi ka, huwag mo kayo. Oh. As of right now, we're in the cathedral. I'm not allowed to go inside right now because. But it's great. This used to be like a very concrete floor without any outline. Now we have some concrete floor. Great. That's what I really like about the Cebu. We're on place here in Manila. We're at Manila Food Shop. And we ordered this kind of food. Wow. And somewhere right here, we're going to kill. This is the colonnade. See a little clearly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, right here, SM Seaside City.
Gamiton para dugay mo. Oh, malamig.
With Giardino gelato. We're eating some ice cream. Well, actually, it's gelato. It's great. Another one, the top floor. That's over here. Yeah, that's ice skating. And then this is the largest food court ever. That's a great point. Well, so long to the SM Seaside. We'll be back there again soon.
that, we finally finished the SM City Seaside, and I'm going back to normal, to where I am, and continue on with some off cameras, which I didn't do anything much for those days. Well, that does it for that episode, for this episode. For the next episode, we'll take you to Dambantayan and see all the new friends, all the people that I have remembered, and also the Holy Week too. So, all right, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.